Say yes if you agree with the statement.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Can you recall a time when you were truly touched, hearing to someone's genuine confession of their guilt act? Did you forgive them? Did you admire them for their taking raw courage to confess their hurting truth? Mr. Contest Chair, is it you? Fellow Toastmasters and honor guests. A true confession of a 15-year young boy remains as an unforgettable story to me. This boy chooses to confess to his father a petty theft he performed. He didn't have courage to talk to his father about it. Not that he was afraid of the scolding, rather he was afraid of the hurt his father will be incurred with. Yet he decides to reveal it, for he couldn't bear it. So he writes a letter to his father, confessing his guilt, asking for punishment, and hands it to his father with trembling hands. Later he writes in his autobiography, these are the words from his autobiography. As my father read it through, pearl drops trickled through his cheeks, wetting the paper. Those pearl drops cleansed my heart and washed my sin away. Only the person who experienced such love can know what it is. This boy stood tall for truth through his entire life. Can you guess who this 15-year-old boy was? Yes, he is the person who turned to be Father of India, Mahatma Gandhi. The 2 points I got from this remarkable story are: take raw courage to confess truth, even if it is painful, hurting, or difficult to express. In acceptance and forgiveness from a loving heart of a genuine confession gives remarkable strength and support to let go and move on with grace. And the second story I would like to share is a fine balance I had to maintain myself in teaching my 4-year-old son some good values without losing the pure, innocent expression of sharing truth. This was his first day he started his pre-K. That evening, walking towards me, he said, "Mommy, look what I have." Trying to pull from his pocket this tiny, cool-looking toy. Where did you get it from? From the art center in my new school? Oh, thank you for sharing about it with me. But you're not supposed to bring the school stuff to home. You got to play with the school stuff at school and leave it there. And play with the home stuff at home. Let's take it back tomorrow to school, give it to your teacher and say, "I'm sorry, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to bring it home," and that you will not do it again. So the next morning we go to school. As we were approaching his teacher, I turned to this boy and say, "Kesha, you want to tell to your teacher what happened yesterday?" And this boy starts getting behind me, timidly, clinging to my legs. I tell his teacher, Miss Parish, Kesha got this toy from school yesterday. He didn't know. He is not supposed to take it home. He is not going to do it again. I'm sorry about it. And his teacher turned to him and said, thank you for bringing it back, Kesha. So he was fine, just fine that day. But he did it again, the third, fourth, and the fifth day. I was very angry the second time he did. But I had to control myself and realize that it takes time for the small kids to develop that strong willpower to not do something. So I had to be not too critical or rigid to the extent that he would be scared to share the truth with me. So I patiently repeated the same pattern I did the first time, telling him he is not supposed to bring the school stuff home, letting him take back to his teacher, tell sorry, and that he would not do it again. It went on for a few days, and on 6th day, he walked to the teacher himself, gave this toy to her, and said, I'm sorry, I will not do it again. His teacher gave him a big hug and said, I'm proud of you, Kesha. I trust in you that you will not do it again. I gave him a big hug as well and said, be good, my loving boy. That's it. He quit doing it. The point is, it's important to emphasize and encourage kids to always speak truth, even when they think they did something bad. And the best way to teach kids is to model it. Be a model of it. Take every opportunity to express and admit truth, even when you err. Truth is a pathway to living a good, righteous life. Truth inspires. It helps us to live with strength, courage, and grace. Be truthful and help others to be truthful as well. Mr. Contest Chair.
So I would like to request our timer to start 5-minute timer. Our contestants have 5 minutes to prepare, and then we'll go into the next.